Just.
Hello everyone, welcome to Sports Taaza. This is day 2 of the IPL auction. With me today I have Vishesh as well as Adhiraj. So yesterday was quite an exciting day, and to all our viewers watching and tuned in, I would say day 2 has just started. A lot of the teams yesterday were saying about Delhi having the best team. Very quickly I'm just going to take you through the teams as well about the team summary. So approximately everyone has picked about 7 to 8 players. That's the least that everyone has done, with Delhi and CSK having 10 players each. Again, reminding our viewers, minimum requirement is 20 players, maximum requirement is 22, with 6 to 8 overseas players. One team, DC, which has a lower purse than 10 crores, बाकी सबका ये purse limit है. And on that note, Vishesh, over to you. Time to get the auction started. Let's get rolling.
Yeah, hi everyone, and I think we're still getting things rolling as of now. And before that, we can quickly run through the purse of each team, while we also share the link for more viewers to hop in at the same time.
Sure. So, Viraj, why don't you take us through the teams first? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, certainly. Uh, I think as you mentioned yesterday as well, we have seen teams spending big. Some of the teams at least spending big across the pools. As we go through the first directly the teams, CSK have picked up 10 players yesterday, and they still have 20 CR left. So they have a bit of spending to do. They have the money for it, and the team looks solid already. Mumbai with picked up 8 players. They have a little bit more, 26 crores. RCB have picked up 8 players, and they've spent a lot of money on those 8 players. 17.5 crores left in their purse. Sunrise Hyderabad have picked up 9 players, and they have a chunky 21 crores still left to spend. DC has been the biggest spenders till now. They have just 9.7 crores left, and they've only picked up 10 players. So a lot of buys left for Delhi to do, and probably have to pick and choose some domestic players who can do good for them at a cheaper price. Lucknow have a healthy 20.5 crores left. They picked up 8 players yesterday in the auction. Ahmedabad again have picked up 8 players in the auction and have 18 crores left. Punjab have been the team who picked up the least number of players along with Rajasthan. They picked up 7 players yesterday and have the highest amount in the auction left. That's 30 crores. So probably looking forward to Punjab spending a lot more today. KKR with picked up 8 players yesterday and have 20 crores left in their purse. And Rajasthan again have picked up just 7 players, but they have a lot of money left in their purse, around 28.5 crores. So I think Punjab and Rajasthan with looking to be the big spenders today.
Absolutely, very rightly said. And some people are asking कि next slot कौन सा होगा वो दिखा दो. And some people are saying it's going to be the batters. Batters are left, all rounders are left. So we're gonna start with that. Uh, I'll just very quickly show you the player list as well once, and the roster that we're going to start with. Vishesh, we're going to start with batsman two, right?
Yes. We'll do the first sets with that 1.5 CR base price when we start with batsman two.
Yes, so some exciting names that I can see in this list: Nitish Rana, Chris Lynn, Hetmeyer, Raidu, Rena, David Malan, Rahane. Livingston was a marquee player, he's already sold. Evan Lewis, DDP, and Joe Root. So England has done a draw today. I think Joe Root would be a happy captain even with a draw. Harshdeep is saying, did it make sense to spend 18 crores on Chahar and Chahal? So Rajasthan bought both these players for some viewers who are just tuning in today. राजस्थान ने कल दोनों चहर ब्रदर्स को भी लिया है और साथ साथ यूजी को भी लिया है. दे वर एक्सपेंसिव. So Adhiraj, what would you say? Did it make sense to spend 18 crores on Chahar and Chahal?
I think it's a little bit more, but looking at how these players have been regulars in the franchise that they have played previously in the last few IPL years and have done well for them. I think Deepak Chair is a perfectly new ball bowler who bowls well for CSK and will suit. I think Rajasthan conditions will suit for him. So a good hefty amount for him. Similarly, Rahul Chair has been a good player for the Mumbai Indians. Is one of the key wicket takers for them. So yeah, slightly more I would feel, but definitely to keep bowling options that they have picked up, and I think it will do well for them, especially when Rajasthan Royals have not had the best time with their bowling lineup as well.
And Adhiraj, what do you have to say about this comment that in place of Suresh Raina, they can get Nitish Rana, a young left-hander batsman, can bowl some off spin too, and he'll be a like for like replacement.
I think we did see. I think that place of Ryan has already been taken by Moeen Ali. I feel in Chennai. I think Moeen Ali gives the same kind of situation where he's a handy bat at 3, 4, can even open batting if you want him to, can come down the order and bat as well, and gives you that off spin bowling option. So I think that base has already been covered by CSK, where Moeen Ali has been retained by Chennai. Nitishal certainly has been a good player for KKR in the past, and has shown his glimpses of what he can do with the bat. Certainly not much with the bowling, I would say. But yeah, I think anyone who picks up Nitish Rana in the auction would certainly be a happy player. Can come down anywhere in the batting order.
Yeah, valuable. Faf is announced captain, so he will be captain. Yes.
Yes, so very rightly said, Vishesh. Faf, for RCB, the team announced their captain yesterday only. They've announced Faf as the captain already. Craig Fan is saying that Rajasthan should play Raidu at 4 and Hetmeyer at 5. So both these players are yet to come in the auction. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, and we are also ready to start the auction as well.
Correct. So let's start. And two teams have announced their captains. KKR announcing Ishan Kishan as their captain and RCB announcing Du Plessis as their captain. Let's get
Right.
started,
So
Vishesh.
yes. So yeah, we have our owners. So our owners can wave to the audience at this point that we are ready to start the auction right now, and you few exciting names coming up. So there are a lot of players who have been perennially ignored in the IPL, and I really expect that our owners, who are such ardent followers of cricket, will go for such quality picks. And I some of these are in the first set that we take up, which is batsman one. And I would like to start with one such player on batsman one. Sorry, batsman two. Batsman two, base price of one. Yeah,
Vishesh, you're on mute here, so we can't really hear if you're saying something.
I think we should just talking to the owners right now, trying to get people in ready, so that we can
Okay,
quickly start with the auction for today.
perfect. Adiraj, what do you feel? Which team has a lot of buying to do? Which team looks settled? Not settled? क्या चल रहा है?
I think, as you're previously discussing, Punjab and Rajasthan seem to be the teams who have the majority of the money left, I would feel. And I'm certainly looking forward to how Punjab go ahead. I really like the pick of David Warner and even Mitchell Marsh by them. And they have someone like a Jofra Archer as well. So, a good overseas player already picked, I think, and now should look to kind of strengthen their Indian batting and bowling options. So, I'm looking forward to Punjab picking up some good players. And similarly for Rajasthan, they have strengthened their bowling, I feel, already. So looking forward to if they can get a few good picks in their batting lineup to strengthen their squad. So Punjab and Rajasthan, the teams I'm looking forward to.
I'm
What
looking
about you?
forward to Mumbai personally, Mumbai and RCB. They haven't bought a lot of players missing. CSK has gone for their old picks, so will be interesting to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the viewers also commented that Mumbai, if you look at that Mumbai's comment about how they have picked up QDK, they already had Pollard, Hasaranga as an option, and Pooran is there. The option that do they go for a quick fast bowler, which they've already done always, and maybe not play one of Pollard or Pooran. Like it'll be good to see how they go ahead and plan to put out that playing 11.
Yes, definitely. Some viewers are commenting that CSK is the most settled. PBKS needs more
Aren't they
buying.
always? CSK goes with the experience and
And
looks like the team that's
let PBKS begin their buying. So we are ready with batsman set two. The first player which we have here on with us will be Devdutt Padikkal. Devdutt Padikkal base price of 1.5 CR. Do we have any interest in Devdutt Padikkal? Delhi in for Padikkal at base 1.5 CR. Any more takers for Devdutt Padikkal? Okay, KKR in at 1.6. Delhi 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 2 crores. Punjab 2.2, Punjab in out. Out. Bid with KKR at 2 crores. Any more takers for Devdutt? Don't see many. Selling the first player for day two. Devdutt Padikkal to KKR for 2 crores. Selling in 3, 2, 1. Okay, there is some intervention from Punjab side. Uh, they are looking for another opener, that it seems.
So Dhiraj, Devdutt had quite an
Drop.
interesting season. He's been playing with RCB, playing with Kohli.
Okay, then
Quite an
selling to
interesting team.
KKR at 2 crores in 3, 2, 1 and sold.
interesting
It's a
with this, like you
steal.
said.
It's a steal. I think DDP at 2 crores is just amazing.
I think that they are
Yeah,
looking at a very interesting combination. We'll certainly discuss this after this round.
Sure.
Okay, in the did you bid or were you out? I didn't think Punjab made any bid. I would have passed. I would have certainly called the number if you want to make the next bid. No, he cannot bid at 2.2 because I did not confirm his bid. The DDP sold at 2 crores to KKR. Please make Vishal, please transfer the player to shoot. Cool. So the next player that we have here is seasoned Indian opener Ajinkya Rahane, base price of 1.5 crores. Anyone interested in Ajinkya Rahane for 1.5 crores? Rajasthan at 1.5. Anyone else interested in Ajinkya Rahane? No interest. It seems selling Ajinkya Rahane at base 1.5 crores. Can we have that wonderful line from Abhinav once again? Yeah, so selling Rahane to Rajasthan in 3, 2, 1 and sold at 1.5. Yeah, we will move forward with the next player. Next player on the list is Chris Lynn from Australia. Base price of 1.5 crores. Anyone interested in Chris Lynn? Anyone? Do I see any interest in Chris Lynn? Okay, Chennai is interested in Chris Lynn at base. So is Ahmedabad at 1.6, 1.7, 1.7 with CSK, 1.8, 1.9, Bid with CSK at 1.9. Any other takers for Chris Lynn, or Chris Lynn goes to CSK at 1.9? All right, then selling Lynn to CSK at 1.9 crores in 3, 2, 1, and sold. Next player on the list is Mr. IPL Suresh Raina, base price of 1.5 crores, and we have a bid from Punjab at 1.5. Anyone else interested in Suresh Raina? Doesn't seem so. Suresh Raina going to Punjab at 1.5 crores base price. Lucknow is in at 1.6. 1.7. 1.7 with Punjab. 1.8 with Lucknow. 1.9. Bid with Punjab at 1.9. Anyone else interested in Suresh Raina? All right, then selling Raina to Punjab at 1.9 crores. Selling in 3, 2, 1, and sold. Next player on the list is West Indian opener Evan Lewis, base price of 1.5. Anyone interested in Evan Lewis?
Evan Lewis played a few games last year for Rajasthan. So, yes, let's see how that goes.
Delhi in at 1.5. Any more takers for Evan Lewis? All right, selling to Delhi at 1.5 and selling in 3. Okay, Punjab has asked us a bit of time. 1.6
Not so
for
soon.
Punjab, 1.6 for Punjab, 1.7 Delhi, 1.7 bid with Delhi, and selling in 3. 1.7 with Delhi, selling in 3, 2, 1, and sold. Vishal, could you please update each of the teams regarding the number of overseas they have? Because the minimum we are expecting is 6 and maximum of 8, minimum of 20 players overall, and maximum of 22. 20. Right. Moving on to the next player, we have David Malan from England, uh, former number one T20 batter, base price of 1.5 crores. Anyone interested in David Malan? Doesn't seem so. Malan going unsold then. Okay, going unsold. David
Number
Malan
one T20 batsman, guys, at one point.
in 3, 2, 1, and unsold. Next player on our list is Ambati Raidu. Ambati Raidu, base price of 1.5 crores. Any takers for Raidu? Okay. We have a bid from Hyderabad. Um, uh, the remote is slightly dark, so can't see it properly. Yeah. You better use your hand, or hand is better. Yeah. Punjab with 1.6. Punjab 1.6. Hyderabad 1.7. 1.8. 2. Sorry, 1.9. 2. 2 with Punjab. 2.2. 2.4. 2.6. 2.8. 3. Out. Out in. You're in. 3.2 Punjab. 3.4 Hyderabad. 3.6, 3.8, 4, 4.2, 4.4, 4.6, 4.8, 5 with Hyderabad. So Ambati Raidu has already reached 5 crores. What do you think with it?
I think he's not past his prime yet, and a sad end happened to him in the One Day World Cup in 2019. But he has his injury concerns, so yeah, let's see. He's certainly big for his base price, but I'm not expecting anything more than 6 crores. 6 crores is the limit.
Right. So we have Punjab at 5.5 and Ahmedabad has joined us at 6 crores. Paired with Ahmedabad at 6. I think what's really impressive about Raidu is how he's upped his tempo in the last season and scored very freely. Strike of excess of 140, which is very good for a middle order batter. Beat with Ahmedabad at 6 crores. 6.5 Punjab. 7 Ahmedabad. Bid with Ahmedabad at 7 crores. Anyone else interested in Ambati Raidu at 7.5? Don't see many. Then selling Ambati Raidu to Ahmedabad. Yes. Okay, we have Rajasthan who has jumped in first at 7.5 crores for Ambati Raidu. Rajasthan is in at 7.5. Your call, Ahmedabad. Okay, Ahmedabad is out. So we are only waiting for RCB. Else Raidu goes to Rajasthan for 7.5. Out. Okay, then selling Ambati Raidu to Rajasthan Royals at 7.5 crores and selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Next on our list is probably the most exciting pick of this set. Shimron Hetmeyer at 1.5 crores. Any takers for Hetmeyer bid with RCB at 1.5? Is it okay to start Hetmeyer at 5 crores? Cool. People are out of cash, so excited, expected. 1.6 with Lucknow, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 2, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, 3, 3.2, 3.4, 3, 3.6, 3.8, 4 crores, 4.2, 4.2 with RCB. Anyone else interested in? Yes.
And Hetmeyer was there in RCB before. They let him go. He went to DC, did really well. So yeah, I'm assuming Hetmeyer will go above 8 crores.
Out. Punjab out. KKR in. KKR in at 4.4. RCB 4.6. 4.8. 5. 5.5. RCB out. Bid with KKR at 5.5. Probably Hetmeyers would consider him unlucky to find himself in set 2. I guess he would have had a lot more bids in had he been in set 1. Alright, no more interest for Shimron Hetmeyer. Going to KKR for 5.5 crores and selling Hetmeyer in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Fair enough. Let's move on to probably the test player of 2021, Joe Root for 1.5 crores. Anyone interested in Joe Root? Hasn't played T20I for a while, but that World Cup in 2016 showed us how good he is as a player. Okay, last call for Joe Root. I wish it was so easy. Wish I was that easy. Okay, then Joe Root going unsold in 3, 2, 1, and unsold. Moving on, probably to the last player of the set, Nitish Rana. Nitish Rana at 1.5 crores. Lucknow is already in. Ahmedabad 1.6. Ahmedabad is in first. Ahmedabad is in first. 1.7. 1.8. 1.9. 2. 2.2. 2.4. 2.6. 2.8. 3. 3.2. 3.4. 3.6. 3.7. 3.8. Sorry, 3.8, 4. 4 with Ahmedabad. 4 with Ahmedabad. 4.2. Is it a bid or are you asking me to wait? Okay, Ahmedabad is asking me to wait. Bid with Lucknow at 4.2. Bid with Punjab at 4.4. 4.6. 4.8. 5. 5.5. I would request everyone to mute their mics among the owners. Lucknow is out or in? You need a minute. Okay. Okay. I think middle order is quite a rare asset in the auction, and that's why a lot of interest in middle order batters. Yes. Okay. So bid at 6. Yeah, bid at 6 with Lucknow, Punjab. Okay, bid currently with Lucknow at 6. Drop. MI, are you in at 6.5? MI in at 6.5? Next bid at 7 crores. Nitish Rana, seasoned campaigner. Can Lucknow splurge 7 crores on him? Yes, they can. Lucknow at 7. MI in, out. MI in at 7.5. Will the bidding stop here or can we go any further? Lucknow, in or out? Lucknow in at 8 crores. MI, your call. Rana has formerly been with MI and had a stellar season with them. Yes. MI in with 8.5. Lucknow is out. Bid with MI at 8.5 for Nitish Rana. Anyone else interested in Nitish Rana? No interest? Then selling to MIF at 8.5 and selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Nitish Rana goes back to MI. Right,
Yes, some
back
very
to
interesting buys here. Definitely Raidu, Nitish Rana getting the big bucks. David Malan getting unsold. Root का थोड़ा सा expected था that Root will not be getting a lot of money. And some users has also predicted that Root will not get money. But David Malan going unsold, definitely a surprise number one T20 player along with Babar Azam. Then Indian middle order players at number three, such as Nitish Rana, Ambati Raidu. Nitish Rana going back to Mumbai, Ambati Raidu going to Rajasthan, new franchisee for him. So yes, Ajraj, what do you feel?
I think certainly some interesting buys there. I was surprised when Punjab was kind of going in for another opener, but that quickly changed, and I think they kind of realized they had already had probably three openers who were good, and to go in for Padikkal was not. But certainly, I think the biggest steal would be Devdutt Padikkal. KKR had gone in and bought a steady opener. They already have Venkatesh Iyer, who's shown well. So I think a good replacement for Gill and someone who has shown how good he has been in the IPL previously. So kudos to KKR. Some higher valued picks, but Nitish Rana certainly is capable of delivering. He's done it for Mumbai previously. Happy to see him
I think
back
I
with the
think
Mumbai
Neeraj
Indians.
Hetmeyer is an awesome steal, yeah, for 5.5.
Five and a
With
half
Hed,
KKR Hetmeyer, amazing buy.
yeah, certainly, but it's just that with Hetmeyer and with Pooran, it's always somehow end up being that I won't count. I mean, they're supposed to be match winners, I feel, and that's where they come into the whole equation where they come and change the innings. I feel the consistency is an issue with both Pooran and Hetmeyer. But yeah, certainly I think the amount of money that they've spent on him, KKR has done a great deal to buy both him and particular at let's say a 7.5 crores for both of them. That's interesting buys by KKR, strengthening
And
their
KKR
batting.
has so many all-rounders in the middle. You have Nareen, you have Russell, you have Shakib also अगर खेलता है तो now they have bought Hetmeyer also. So they are piling up their West Indian talent.
Right, now we're done with the batters and we are moving on to the next set, which is of fast bowlers. Uh, Fast bowlers 2, base price of 1.5 crores. And the first bowler that we have here on this list going under the hammer is Navdeep Saini. Navdeep Saini, most famous for his ODI average of 53. We have Punjab and Lucknow in at 1.6. Lucknow. Punjab out. MI in at 1.7. 1.8. 1.9. 2. 2.2. 2.4. 2.8. 2.6. 2.8. 2.8 with Lucknow. 3. 3.2. 3.2 with Lucknow. Am I out? Bid with Lucknow at 3.2. Any more takers for Navdeep Saini or going to Lucknow for 3.2? All right, then selling Navdeep Saini to Lucknow for 3.2 crores and selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Next player on the list is former multi-millionaire from the previous auction, Jai Richardson. Jai Richardson, who famously took a fifer in the Ashes. Any takers for Jai Richardson at 1.5 crores? Chennai in. Chennai in at 1.5. Any more takers for Jai Richardson? Delhi in. Delhi in at 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 2, 2.2. Delhi out. KKR, are you in? Jai Richardson with CSK at 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, 3. Bid with CSK at 3. Out. Any more takers for Jai Richardson or Jai Richardson going to Chennai at 3 crores? No one? All right, then selling Jai to CSK and selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Next player on the list is Sheldon Cottrell from West Indies at 1.5 crores. Do we have any takers for Sheldon Cottrell? Don't see many. Sheldon Cottrell then going unsold. Going unsold in 3, 2, 1 and unsold. Next player on the list is left arm seamer from Australia in Jason Behrendorff. Jason Behrendorff at 1.5 crores. Any takers for Jason Behrendorff? Punjab in at 1.5. Delhi at 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9. Out. Bid with Punjab at 1.9. Any more takers for Jason Behrendorff? All right, then selling Behrendorff to Punjab at 1.9 in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Next player on the list is another left arm seamer from Bangladesh, Mustafizur Rahman, the Fizz, and bidding starts at 1.5 crores. Any takers for Fizz? Sunrisers are in. It's first team. So is Ahmedabad. Vishal, are you saying something? 1.9 to Punjab. So we started with Hyderabad. We'll start the bit again. Hyderabad at pace. Ahmedabad, are you in? Yes, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 2, 1.9, 1.9 with Hyderabad, 2 with Ahmedabad, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, 3, 3.2. Bid with Ahmedabad at 3.2 crores for Mustafizur Rahman. Any more takers for Mustafizur Rahman or going to Ahmedabad at 3.2? No one it seems, then selling Mustafizur Rahman to Ahmedabad. Am I in? Am I in at 3.4? Ahmedabad. In, out. You need a minute. You need a minute. Okay. No. Bid with MI at 3.4. Selling to MI then in Mustafizur Rahman at 3.4 crores. And selling Fizz to MI in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Right. Moving on to the sensation of the 100. Fast bowler from New Zealand, Adam Milne. Base price of 1.5. Ahmedabad is in. Lucknow 1.6. 1.7. 1.8. 1.9. 2. 2.2. 2.4. 2.4 with Lucknow. 2.6. 2.6 with Ahmedabad. Yes. Lucknow is out. Bid with Ahmedabad at 2.6. Any more takers for Adam Milne? All right, then. Setting Adam Milne to Ahmedabad for 2.6 crores and sold. Next player on the list is Tim Southey from New Zealand. Tim Southey, and bidding starts at 1.5 crores. Any takers for Tim Southey? We have KKR for Tim Southey at 1.5. Any more takers for Tim Southey? All right, then selling to KKR at base, Tim Southey. And selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Next player on the list is T Natarajan. T Natarajan, base price of 1.5 crores. T Natarajan, Sunrisers is in. So is Chennai, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 1.9 with Hyderabad. Chennai is stuck, waiting for Chennai. 2, 2.2, 2.2 with Hyderabad. 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, 2.3, 3 with Hyderabad. 3.2, 3.4, 3.6, 3.8, 4, 4.2, 4.4, 4.6 with Hyderabad. 4.6 with Hyderabad. Any more takers for T Natarajan at 4.8 crores. Punjab, no more takers for T. Natarajan. All right, then selling to Hyderabad for 4.6 crores. Chennai is back at 4.8. Hyderabad 5. Chennai out. Bid with Hyderabad at 5 crores. All right, then selling to Hyderabad in 5 crores. T. Natarajan. And selling T. Natarajan in 3, 2, 1, and sold. Moving on to the second last player of this. Oh, sorry, not the second last. Lungi Ngidi from South Africa. Lungi Ngidi at 1.5 crores. Any takers for Lungi Ngidi? No takers? Probably then. Ngidi going unsold at 1.5 crores. Going unsold in 3, 2, 1, and unsold. Next player on the list is Chris Jordan. Chris Jordan from England. Base price of 1.5 crores. Any takers for Chris Jordan? Chris Jordan, anyone? We have Rajasthan in at 1.5. Any more takers for Chris Jordan? All right, then selling Chris Jordan to Rajasthan for 1.5 crores. Selling in 3, 2, 1, and sold. Last player from the fast bowlers to set. It is Timal Mills. Timal Mills at 1.5 crores. Any takers for Timal Mills? Timal Mills. Okay, we have interest from Rajasthan at base. Lucknow 1.6. 1.7. 1.8. 1.9. 2. 2.2. 2.4. 2.6. 2.8 with Lucknow. 3. Bid with Rajasthan at 3.2. At 3. Bid with Rajasthan at 3 crores. All right, then selling Timal Mills to Rajasthan. Okay, okay. Lucknow is back at 3.2. Yes, Rajasthan. Any more bids? You need a minute. Yep. Waiting for Rajasthan. Okay, Rajasthan in at 3.4. Out, in, out. Selling to Rajasthan then for 3.4 if no more takers. And selling in 3, 2, 1, and sold. Right, so that's it from us from this set.
I think pretty smart picks by some of the people. I won't deny I was quite shocked by the fact that no one picked up Lungi Ngidi. And also another shock for me was someone like a Chris Jordan, who's a specialist in T20, going unsold. But good session all in all,
I
and
think
nice.
Jordan has been picked, Shubham. I think Jordan has been picked
Oh,
by I
Rajasthan for
think Rajasthan.
1.5 crore.
Yes, so
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I think Rajasthan have picked him up at
So
1.5. But certainly,
that's
I think
right.
Angidi has shown that he's capable of delivering in the IPL. He's done it for CSK
Exactly.
in the last 2 seasons. Surprised that he has not been picked again. KKR going with experience of Tim Saudi. I think
Hmm.
KKR willing to build a team with the money that they have got, and they're doing some really good buys of late. And
Right.
again, Natraj, again, I'm very happy to see the Indian bowlers picking up the big money
That's right.
with Tina Trajan getting a hefty purse of 5 crores this time being picked up by the team.
I
And
was also happy to see someone like a Jai Richardson, who's been a very tried and tested bowler in the BBL, him going to CSK, and maybe we can see a revelation, something like, how Sam Curran flourished under the leadership of Dhoni after struggling a little bit and not getting enough chances at Punjab. So maybe we get to see something like that for Jai Richardson as well, and maybe his true potential can come in front. So it'd be a great thing for him to get nurtured under the leadership of Dhoni.
yeah, certainly, I think the price tag was a big weight on him last season, where
Yeah,
being bought at a big price, and then I think he went back in the middle of the season because of the whole COVID scenarios.
right.
But again, I think CSK it can certainly help him. I think under the leadership of Dhoni, you always see young cricketers coming in and learning a lot from Dhoni. So yes, I do see Jai Richardson doing well for CSK, and I think a replacement for Ngidi can be Jai Richardson, who can deliver for them.
Yeah, one of our fans here, Vansha, just talking about how Ngidi has the best bowling strike rate, but also has a really poor economy. But in times when you really need to pick up wickets and break partnerships, he's been quite effective. So it stays as a shock for me to
Right.
see him get unsold.
What do you think, Vishesh? What about these bowling picks? What are your thoughts
Yeah, I
on the
think
picks?
Timal Mills is a real steal. I think that's the real deal. And Rajasthan have cracked their entire bowling. So, one by bit, they're building a team. And I'm just want to look at the budgets once again. And before we can probably, when we wind up the session, we'll just have a comment on all teams then.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, let's move on. Moving on to the next set. The next set is Batsman 3, base price of 1 crores. Batsman 3, base price of 1 crore. And the first player on the list is Manas Labuschagne at 1 crores. Any takers for Manas? All right, don't see many takers for Manas. Manas then going unsold in 3, 2, 1, and unsold. Next, yeah. Next player on the list is Tom Banton. Tom Banton from England. Keeper bat. Any interest in Tom Banton? No interest, it seems. Tom Banton then going unsold in 3, 2, 1, and unsold. Next player on the list is Martin Guptill. Martin Guptill from New Zealand. Any takers for Martin Guptill? Once again, don't see many. Then Martin Guptill going unsold as well. Going unsold in 3, 2, 1. Next player on the list is Rassi van der Dusen. Rassi van der Dusen from South Africa. Any takers for Rassi van der Dusen at 1 crore base? All right, then Rasi also going unsold in 3, 2, 1, and unsold. Next player on the list is Rahul Tripathi. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Uh, bid with Rajasthan at 1 crore. Bid with Rajasthan at 1 crore. All right, then selling Rashi to Rajasthan in three, two, one, and sold. The next player is Rahul Tripathi. Rahul Tripathi at 1 crore. Bangalore is in at 1. Punjab 1.1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 2 crores, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, 3, 3.2, 3.4, 3.6, 3.8, 4, 4.2, 4.4, 4.6, 4.8, 5, 5.5, 6 crores, 6.5 Bangalore, 7 crores. Bid with Punjab at 7 crores. Any more takers for Rahul Tripathi? Ahmedabad at 7.5. All right then. Bid with Ahmedabad 7.5. Any more takers for Rahul Tripathi? All right then. Selling to Ahmedabad at 7.5. Rahul Tripathi. Okay. So Adhiraj, Rahul Tripathi uncapped but 7.5 crores already. And
Uh,
bid goes to 8.
it's interesting. I mean, he's shown what he's capable of. I think he's a very flexible batsman, and the owners tend to see that. I think, and you see how the bids are continuously going up higher as other
Yes, and
franchises
it
are
goes to
looking to.
8.5 with Ahmedabad as you say that.
Yes, certainly, and interesting prospect. And I think we'll be happy if he can get a place in Team India as he's shown his potential in the IPL already. So good to see him going for such a big amount.
Lucknow, in, out. Lucknow in at 9 crores for Rahul Tripathi. Uh, Ahmedabad, is it a bid? No, you're out. Bid. You need a minute. Okay. You're out. You get out. Okay, fine. Ahmedabad is out. Bid with Lucknow at 9 crores. Then selling Rahul Tripathi for 9 crores to Lucknow Razorbacks. And selling in 3. Does Rahul Tripathi open the innings? 9 crores. Selling to Lucknow Razorbacks for 9 crores. Rahul Tripathi in 3, 2, 1, and sold. Moving on from Tripathi to David Miller. David Miller base price of 1 crores. Hyderabad is in at base. Any more takers for David Miller? Delhi at 1.1. 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.6 with Hyderabad. Any more takers for Miller? All right, then. Miller going to Hyderabad for 1.6 and selling in 3, 2, 1, and sold. Next player on the list is Darcy Short from Australia. Any takers for Darcy? All right, then Darcy shot going unsold in three, two, one, and unsold.
What do you think of the buy of Rahul Tripathi? He has been one of the highest paid
Yeah,
players in
guys,
day two.
moving on to the next player. We have Ashton Turner from Australia. Ashton Turner at 1 crore. Any takers? Okay, Ashton Turner going unsold in three, two, one, and unsold. Then last player from this set is Aiden Markram at base 1 crore. Any takers for Aiden Markram? RCB at 1. Punjab, are you in? Okay, yeah. Punjab 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. Bid with Punjab at 1.5 crores. Bid with the Punjab at 1.5 crores. One of the best T20. Oh, we have KKR hooping in at 1.5, 1.7, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 2, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, 3, 3.2, 3.4, 3.6, 3.8, 4, 4 with KKR. Bid with KKR at 4 crores and selling Makram for 4 crores to KKR then. And selling in three, two, one, and sold. And we move to the next set, which is All Rounders 2 at 1 crore. All Rounders 2 at 1 crore. And the first player on the list will be announced in a bit before we head to back to the studio to Vidit and Shubham.
Hey Vishesh, thanks. Very good pick in the form of Makram just before this analysis piece by KKR. Very, very solid batsman as we saw him provide, that strong base in the middle to even Punjab last season. So I think that's a great player that they needed, and you can utilize him even as an opener at times. He can hit the ball, he can stabilize the inning.
Another
So
good South African pick.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, is Rashi Vander Dusen. He went to RR for just 1 crore. I think it's a steal at 1 crore. Very good buy at 1 crore rupees. Yeah, Shubham, please
and he
continue.
and he and he proved his worth in subcontinent pitches during the World Cup. Unfortunate that South Africa didn't qualify despite winning 80% of their games, but very smart pick, I would say. And it's a pure steal for something at like just as less as a crore. So, very two smart picks. That's what we would say.
And one big pick of Rahul Tripathi going for 9 crores. I think Lucknow has spent a lot of money on him, but worth it. They needed some Indian batsmen. They just had Shreyas Iyer till now. So adding Rahul Tripathi to their team will really help them. So although I think they might have kept a budget of around 6-7 crores, but 9 crores थोड़ा महंगा हो गया. But they needed some Indian batsmen alongside Shreyas Iyer. Shubham, any more comments on the buys that just happened?
No, we're good. I think we should move on and get going with the auction. A lot of money to be spent. Quite excited to see how it's going to unfold.
Yes, as you mentioned, yes, and let's head back. And we are going with the first player on
Another
the
point is
all-rounder
that
list
Lucknow
with
just has 8 crores and they need to buy 10 players. So, yes.
yes, we go to all-rounders two, and the first player on this list is none other than Shivam Dubey. Shiv Shivam Dubey, Delhi in at 1 crore. Okay, okay. Any more takers? Any more takers for Shivam Dubey? If none, selling to Delhi for base and selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Shivam Dubey sold. Yes. Next player on the list is Mitch Santner. Mitch Santner. Any takers for Mitch Santner?
I don't think Santner has got any game in the last 2 seasons. He's just been on the CSK bench. Let's see if he gets sold.
Yes. Any takers for Santner? Don't see many Santner than going unsold. In three. Oh no no no. We have a bid. We have a bid at one at base from Lucknow. Lucknow at one. Any more takers for Santner? All right, then selling to Lucknow at 1 crore. Hyderabad is cleaning the camera. That's what it seems. Okay, Santner going at 1 crore to Lucknow in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Next player on the list is the holder of 15 crores from the last auction, Kyle Jamieson. Kyle Jamieson from New Zealand. Any takers for Kyle Jamieson? Also, I feel all rounder is a bit harsh for Jamieson, but nevertheless, Kyle Jamieson at 1 crore. Hyderabad, are you
I
in?
think Jameson was very good in RCB.
Bid from Hyderabad at base. Any more takers for Kyle Jamieson? Don't see many selling Jamieson to Hyderabad at base and selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Bonus for Jamieson, he'll learn the knuckleball. Anyways, moving on to the next player is Moses Henriques from Australia at base price of 1 crores. And any takers for Moses Henriques? Inder has left the window hearing Moses' name. Any takers for Moses Henriques? Did well for Hyderabad when he parried at 3. Don't see many. Henriques going unsold. And going unsold in 3, 2, 1 and gone. Next player on the list is David Willi. David Willi, left arm swing bowler. Any takers for David Willi at 1 crore? Don't seem any. Okay, we have a bid from Lucknow for David Willi at base. Any more takers for David Willi?
Vibhor, we absolutely agree. Jameson at 1 crore was a steal for Hyderabad.
Right. Then selling Willi to Lucknow in three, two, one.
Hold on.
KKR are looking for an all-rounder, it seems. Yes, they are in at 1.1. 1.2. 1.2. Okay. Selling to Lucknow at 1.2 and selling in three, two, one, and sold. Next player on the list is Mohammad Nabi, 1.2. Yeah, but then there was a bid from KKR. Yeah. And the next player on the list is Mohammad Nabi from Afghanistan. Mohammad Nabi. Any takers for Nabi? We have two. We have Bangalore, RR at 1.1. 1.2. 1.3. Bid with RR at 1.3. Any more takers for Nabi? Don't see many then selling Nabi to RR at 1.3 crores. In three, two, one, and sold. Next player on the list is Chris Vokes. Chris Vokes from England. Any takers for Vokes?
Wokes was in DC. He got injured, and I feel
Okay, we
he
have a
can be
bid
a good
from
buy.
Lucknow at 1 crore. Any more takers for Chris Vokes? Don't see many going to Lucknow at base in three, two, one, and sold. Next player on the list is Fabian Allen. Fabian Allen from West Indies. Any takers for Fabian Allen? He's hardly got his opportunities. Lucknow for 1 crore. Any takers for Fabian Allen?
I think in
RCB
this
in
round,
at base.
Lucknow is doing a lot of 1 crore buying. Other team owners wake up.
Any more takers? Okay, we have Rajasthan in at 1.1. Out. Bid with Rajasthan at 1.1. Any more takers? All right, then selling to Rajasthan at 1.1 and selling in three, two, one, and sold. Moving on to perhaps the hottest player on this list in Herschel Patel, base price of 1 crore, bid from RCB. I would recommend to start bidding for Herschel at 4 crores for the interest of time. Yeah. Bidding starts at 4 crore. Can we have a bid at 4, please? RCB at 4. Lucknow at 4.2, 4.4, 4.6, 4.8, 5, 5.5. Out. Lucknow is out. Bait with RCB at 5.5. Any more takers for Herschel Patel, purple cap holder from last season? Chennai in at 6, 6.5 RCB. Chennai out. Selling to RCB at 6.5 if no more takers. Any more interest for Herschel Patel? All right, then selling Herschel to RCB in 3, 2, 1, and sold. Huh? Yes, 6.5. Your screen is dark. It's not. Your screen is completely dark. Unless you're using a light, it is almost impossible to see you. Maybe there's enough time to unmute and call for a player.
I think we're just having some confusion. There was another team owner who's saying he bid for at 6.5 and RCB has got him. So still clarifying because probably his screen was dark. The auctioneer could not see him. And I agree, Herschel at 6.5 is a huge steal. I don't think other team owners will let him go at 6.5.
But it's good
So
to see him
yes,
back at RCB. That's where he belonged. And quite a surprise he won't be. I mean, not a surprise. Now we know that he wouldn't be playing under the able leadership of Kohli. But smart pick, great bowler in the death. Many said that he's a person who gets wickets by luck, but picking up the amount of wickets he picked up last season can never be amount of luck. So, great bowler. Should have gone for at least 10 in my opinion. But looking at the budgets right now and the number of players the teams need to buy, this is what we see in mega auctions. And this was due to happen.
Right, moving on to the next set. Fast bowlers 3. Fast bowlers 3, base price of 1 crore. And the first player on the list is Avesh Khan. Avesh Khan at 1 crore base. We have Chennai in at base. We have Punjab in at 1.1, 1.2. Okay, once again. Can we start for Avesh at 4 crores? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Avesh at 4. Bidders at 4 crores. Okay, we have Chennai and Punjab. Punjab 4.2, 4.4,
even for
4.6,
Avesh, I expect a sum of 10 crores plus. Let's see.
4.8, 5 crores, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7. Bid with Punjab at 7. Any more takers for Avesh Khan? MI at 7.5. Punjab. You need a minute. Sure. There are a couple of other bidders waiting. Yeah. Now I can see him nice and bright. So, Punjab in at 8. MI is out. Ahmedabad is in at 8.5. Bid with Ahmedabad at 8.5. Bid with Ahmedabad at 8.5. Any more takers for Avesh Khan? All right, then selling out, 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 out. So bid with Ahmedabad at 8.5. Selling Avesh to Ahmedabad at 8.5. And selling in 3, 2, 1, and sold.
So Ankit was
Next player
spot
on the
on. He actually said
list,
Avesh won't go for more than 9, and good prediction, Ankit.
no, Ahmedabad.
Yeah, yeah, for not more than 9 crores. He had predicted when before his name came that he won't go more than 9. He went for 8.5 to Ahmedabad. So yes.
Yeah, next bowler on the list is Khalil Ahmed. Khalil Ahmed at 1 crore. Any takers for Khalil? Punjab in at base. 1.2 Punjab. Delhi 1.3. Bid with Delhi at 1.3. KKR 1.4. KKR 1.4. Any 1.5 Delhi. I don't. I think at this position, teams almost a lot of teams are in the position to bully each other. Delhi 1.5. KKR
A user
in
wants
out.
Punjab to take Khalil for 10 crores.
1.6 KKR. Delhi in out. Delhi in out. 1.6 with KKR. And Chennai is also interesting, just by the way. Just yeah, Delhi is out, right? Just confirming. Yeah. Bid with CSK at 1.7. 1.8. 1.9. I know, I know. 1.9 with CSK. Out. Bid with CSK at 1.9 and selling to CSK at 1.9 and selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Okay. Moving to the next player on this list is legend of domestic cricket, Jaydev Unadkat. Jaydev Unadkat at 1 crore base. Any takers for Unadkat?
I just hope Rajasthan doesn't raise their hands this time.
Bid with KKR at base. Bid with KKR at base. Any more takers for Unadkat? Delhi at 1.1. 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. Bid with KKR at 1.6. Selling Unadkat to KKR at 1.6 and selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold.
all our viewers, all fans wanted Natkar to actually go back to Rajasthan. That's the joke these days. But he's going to KKR now, not to Rajasthan, for a 1.6 sum. His amount has been reducing year on year.
Yeah. The next player on the list is um, World Cup winner, ignored from the English circuit, Liam Plunkett at 1 crore base. Liam Plunkett. Any takers for Plunkett? All right, going unsold in three, two, one, and gone. Next player on the list is Andrew Tye. Andrew Tye from Australia is upped his pace this year. And any takers for Andrew Tye? Delhi at base. Selling to Delhi then, if no more takers.
He was the Purple Cap winner, very rightly said, 3 4 years back, and then his returns just diminished. And you can see the interest people have in him. And last year, he actually opted out of the IPL. He was in Rajasthan, played one game, and then flew back home
Selling
when I
to
was in India.
Delhi in at 1 crore base. And selling in three, two, one, and sold. Next player on the list is Umesh Yadav. Umesh Yadav at 1 crore. Any takers for Umesh Yadav? MI 1.1, 1.2 Delhi, 1.3, 1.4 Punjab, 1.5 MI. Inder, he is with MI 1.5,
So good to
1.6,
see some owners are also reading the
1.7,
chat
1.8,
and actually active.
1.9, 2 crores with Punjab, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6,
Your wish has been answered,
2.8,
Vanchal, going around 3 crores already.
2.8 Punjab, 3 MI, 3.2 Punjab, 3.4 MI, 3.6 Punjab, 3.8 MI, 4 Punjab. Any more bids? 4.2 MI, 4.4 Punjab. Bid with Punjab at 4.4. Any more takers for Umesh Yadav or selling to Punjab at 4.4? All right then, selling Umesh to Punjab in three, two, one, and sold. Next player on the list is Sandeep Sharma, IPL veteran.
So some users are actually having a fight. Some believe that Umesh deserves more. Some believe 4.4 is too much. What do you think? So people are asking Nitish Bhai to pick Umesh. I feel it's too late now. He's already been sold. And that's some real pace. Jofra, Umesh, and Arshdeep in the same team in Punjab.
We are heading back to the auction, and the next player on the list is Sandeep Sharma, veteran, uh, at 1 crore base. Any takers for Sandeep? Gujarat and Delhi. Delhi 1.1. Ahmedabad 1.2. 1.3 with Delhi. 1.4. 1.4 with Ahmedabad. Any more takers for Sandeep Sharma? Selling Sandeep Sharma to Ahmedabad at 1.4 crores and selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Next player on the list is Kane Richardson from Australia. Kane Richardson. Any takers for Kane Richardson? Can we confirm presence of all teams first? Lucknow, Chennai, you are here, right? Yes, yes.
So users asking us how we can join. So the list was already finalized right now. You cannot join, but you can participate as users. Subscribe to the Sports Taaza channel, and whenever there's a next auction, we'll let you know. Yes, Vishesh, please
All
continue.
right. We are marking Kane Richardson as unsold in 3, 2, 1. Next player on the list is Riley Meredith, the express pacer from Australia. Any takers for Riley Meredith? Takers for Riley Meredith? Don't seem any. Right. Meredith going unsold in 3, 2, 1, and unsold. Next player that we have here is Siddharth Kaul. Siddharth Kaul at 1 crore base. Any takers for Siddharth Kaul? Any takers for Siddharth Kaul? Delhi at base. KKR 1.1. Delhi out. Bid with KKR at 1.1. Selling to KKR then at 1.1. Siddharth Kaul selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Next player is Ishant Sharma. Ishant Sharma at 1 crore base. Delhi in at base. Any more takers for Ishant or going to Delhi at base?
People are asking RCB to buy some Indian pacers. Siddharth called at 1.1, Ishant Sharma at 1. Let's see how it's going.
KKR is asking for a minute to increase the bid of 10 lakhs. We are waiting for them. Looking at teams, KKR left with 4.9. KKR left with 4.9 crores, which is 1.1 crore less than Delhi. 1.1 KKR.
Which player is this? Ishant.
Ishant Sharma, 1.1 KKR. Any more bids, Delhi? Out. Then selling Ishant Sharma to KKR. No, we have bid from MI at 1.2. KKR
Some
confused.
users are actually getting the entire auction environment in which they're feeling the owners are actually calling each other, talking to the players. So yeah, fun to watch.
Okay, selling to Mumbai at 1.2. Selling in 3, 2, 1. Ishant Sharma sold. Next player on the list, the last player on this list is Nathan Coulter Nile from Australia. Any takers for Coulter Nile? KKR at base. RR 1.1.
The next player is Nathan Coulter
1.2.
from Australia.
1.3. 1.3 with RR. 1.4. Now RR is taking their time. Bid with KKR at 1.4. This is the last player of this session.
Ishant Sharma
1.5
went to
RR.
MI for 1.2.
1.6 KKR. Sorry, 1.8 at KKR. 1.9 RR
We'll just show you
out.
all the remaining purses.
Out. So we have RR at 1.9 and then selling to RR at 1.9. Nathan Coulter and selling in 3, 2, 1 and sold. Right. So this brings us to the end of this session for the auction, and we are opening a trade window. We are opening a trade window till the next session, which begins at 6:30. Next session is at 6:30. We are opening a trade window. Trade window. The only trade allowed is a player to player trade. One team can make maximum of one trade. One team can make maximum of one trade. No, it is just a player to a player. Does not matter so the prices get deducted from your purse. The price difference goes from your purse or is added to your purse. I'll tell you something. And once again, okay, retained players cannot be traded. Retained players cannot be traded. Right. For example, KKR have bought Aiden Markram at 4 crores and they're interested in Suresh Raina at 1.9. They'll just swap the players and the purse will automatically get managed. Yes, 2.1 will be added in your purse. Punjab. Yep. Right. So we will now let's just look into what unfolded at this session of the mega draft.
Yes, so some very interesting buys, and I feel Lucknow is one team which doesn't have a lot of money left. It's going for economical buys. Ahmedabad also needs to complete its team, less than 5 crores left. We'll quickly just show how many players they've bought, what is the remaining purse to all our players. Let me just share my screen 1 second. Till then, Shubham, any special picks, any surprising picks?
No, nothing much. Surprise would be maybe Herschel Patel, who didn't go for as much as he should have. But then Avesh Khan getting a really good deal and deservedly so. So really happy. I saw some really cheap players like Chris Wokes going just for 1 crore, which was a steal for sure. Then Nabi by Rajasthan. Not very convinced with that pick. I don't know where exactly do they play him, especially because they already have the quota of the four foreigners full with Morris, Butler, Jordan, and fourth would possibly be a Rashi Vander Dusen. So surprised to see that pick. Other than that, the biggest shock for me would definitely be Kyle Jamieson falling straight from a almost 16 crore package to just a 1 crore deal by SRH. So that was like how I looked at the session. But good overall. Punjab has a lot of money left, like always, if I can maybe laugh a little at them. But yes, let's see.
Absolutely. Thank you to all our viewers. Some people are showing love from Japan, from Kenya, from Pakistan, and people are loving the auction, loving the channel. So good work, everyone. Thank you to all our viewers. Do subscribe to the channel as well. We'll quickly take you through some other surprising picks and through other purse left. So KKR has a purse of 4.9, Lucknow 5.1, Ahmedabad 5.6. Ahmedabad still needs to complete and buy 9 more players in 5.6. So other teams need to play smart, not let them make their full team. DC 6 crores. Maximum budget is Punjab sitting very mellow at 13.4. So some surprising picks. Am I going back to Mustafizur getting Ishant Sharma along with Bumrah? Khalil going to CSK, Richardson going to CSK, Riley Meredith being unsold. He was bought by Punjab last time for 8-9 crores. Going unsold this time. Herschel Patel 6.5 RCB. They'll be very happy with this. And how the stocks fall for Jameson from a 15 crore to a 1 crore. Tie purple cap in 2018 to 1 crore right now. Timel Mills, I feel at 3.4 is a very good buy. I know he's just had one season with RCB, was bought at a hugely significant price tag, didn't get to play a lot, but 3.4 crores. After that, he's played in a lot of leagues, performed so well. Unadkat not going to Rajasthan, going to a different team. He's gone to KKR. KKR has bought two Indian bowlers, Unadkat and Siddharth Kaul. Umesh 4.4 going to Punjab. Punjab buying a lot of pacers. They have Jofra Archer, Arshdeep, bought Behrendorf as well. Then Avesh Khan 8.5. I expected a minimum of 10 from Avesh as well. He was splendid for Delhi Capitals. Chris Wokes just going at base price, another surprise. Sandner hasn't got a lot of games, so yes. Sandner also going for 1 crore is fine at least. He has some chances to play in Lucknow. With Chennai, he had no scope. He was just on the bench for the last 2 years. So yes, any other surprising pick or what would be your trade pick, Adhiraj?
Uh, honestly, can't really comment on the trade picks. I feel because the teams will be looking to get back and see where they structure. And you were mentioning the picks done by Lucknow. A lot of base price picks we see, especially for the England players, and we all have seen in the past how the English players tend to sometimes not be available for the IPL because of their commitments. But some of the picks like Santner and Chris Wokes, I feel are really good if you can get them as cheap as they have gotten. Chris Wokes can be a great all rounder. Has not played a lot of IPL certainly, but some good picks by Lucknow there. Still surprised how RCB have not spent a lot of money and they have not signed a lot of players. Uh, yes, Herschel Patel looks good for that 6.5 million price, but other than that, they have a lot of buying to do, and they
People are
need
also
to.
joking about it that is RCB participating. I know one thing for sure, RCB owner is definitely reading the chat because he is commenting on it. He had clarified Fav du Plessis is the captain, but yes, I think RCB has just bought 9 players. They need to be more active.
Yeah, certainly. And again, like we've always said, really nice picks in the form of Khalil Ahmed for CSK, a good Indian pacer they added into their attack. Lynn, I have always felt can be a game changer. He can play a few games for you. something similar to what Chris Gale does at times when he has played for Punjab. Play a 2-3 games where he can be the game changer. So yeah, good to see these players being picked up at the base price again. So like good thinking by the teams, spending big on the day one and then coming back today to fill in the gaps that they felt were there, and picking up players cheaply, and just trying to make a good all round team.
Yes, and if someone doesn't fail to complete their team, I think that team is automatically disqualified. And it's more internal battle as well between all these 20 Twitter co-owners. So all of them are fighting for the internal prestige, internal battle, ego battles going on. Everyone knows, everyone has their favorite players, but as users, you know which team is doing well, which team is not doing well. So we'll see you at 6:30 p.m. We'll take a short 40-minute break. Do set a reminder for 6:30 and we'll be back. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys. We'll be back soon.